So, based off of my recent polling, based off of the debate, and by the way, I'm just gonna start off by saying that debate was so unbelievably rigged. Like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That was even worse than the Trump and Biden debate. Like, but at least Trump got shut up, and like it's so unfair towards Trump. It's like, but at least everyone now knows Harris is an idiot, a literal idiot, and can't really be saying that on camera because. But anyway, based off my recent polling, this is what I've done. First off, we have New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, as well as Maryland and Delaware. And we're not going to be using safe states, etc. That would take me too much time. You know what? Maybe I will. So then it would be like this. Well, meanwhile, in the much more northeastern states, it's more democratic. While here, it's extremely lean for DC. In Florida, it's extremely lean. In South Carolina, it's somewhat blue. In North Carolina, it's also, and in Virginia also. Georgia, Alabama is not. Neither is Mississippi, and so is Tennessee, as well as Kentucky. Well, Illinois and Indiana are both dark blue. And of course, Ohio is here as another red state, while meanwhile, Louisiana is also extremely blue, surprising. And of course, Texas is red, but not that red because it has had some other issues. And of course, New Mexico, sorry, not blue, it's red. Like, where, why, when, how. So, it's also Nebraska. And, so is Montana. Well, meanwhile, Minnesota is actually blue. And, of course, so is Arizona, Utah, California, Colorado, which I find a bit surprising, as well as Nevada. Well, so is the state is red. And also I got one more thing to tell you, you idiots here. I have a new candidate. And this candidate is going to rock your world, everybody, because welcome to the club. We have to welcome to our club our grand friend, Independent. Because now, we now have North Dakota as green. I have no idea where that came out of. I don't know what idiot would be voting independent right now in a red state. Because they're literally going to get probably shot down by all the other red states. But yes, that is our poll. That is our poor poll. Now, if you live in any one of these states, in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 states. If you live in any of these 18 states and you wanna be part of my poll, either email me, the email's in my bio, or say in the comments. If the election were today, based off of just normal recent polling, this would be the answer. And I'm not saying this is actually gonna happen with Wisconsin and Michigan, but Michigan and Wisconsin, since there's a huge imbalance, we're gonna say they're blue just for this. And of course, these Nebraskas, these parts of Nebraska. Oh no, it's the other way around, isn't it? And of course, and this is what we have for Maine, and of course, if we had to fix some states, we're gonna have to fix. Oh wait, no. Also, New York is definitely not. If we had to fix some states, it'd be DC, Maryland, and Delaware, bringing Harris's toll up by like quite a bit, 16 electoral votes. And I mean, how? And I mean now. Also, of course, Donald Trump would win the state of South Carolina. And of course, Louisiana. And of course, Utah. Because that wouldn't make much sense, would it? But of course, Indiana would also go red. And so would North Dakota. So independent would be at 0 again. But just for this, let's say that it's green, because we don't want to ruin the independent streak of having 3 electoral votes. And you may have noticed this uncomfortable silence because I'm about to say the most shocking thing. The most shocking thing in total is New York and New Jersey are gonna go blue. That means that this entire northern streak is gonna go completely blue. And of course, so is New Mexico. And of course, if this doesn't happen, then even if he wins, then even if Kamala Harris actually ends up winning Pennsylvania, it won't be enough. It won't be enough. All he has to do is win Nevada, Georgia, North Carolina, and Virginia. While it's seriously unlikely he can win Virginia, I don't know about Virginia in total, but if we have all of our electoral maps here, this is what it looks like. And it's unlikely that, and I think that in all these states, this is where RFK was in. And RFK took himself off the ballot in all these states. All of them. But now that would have meant that before, I'm going to predict that these guys are going to go all blue. All of them are going to go blue. And these guys are going to go red. And these guys are going to go blue. Well, what's also unlikely that Kamala will lose Virginia or New Hampshire. Trump will be likely to win all these other states. And then it will be an even tie. This even tie would be kind of ridiculous. Saying that means that now Trump could not, under any circumstances, lose any of these states. But of course, Kamala can't lose any of these states either. It's unlikely, though, that Pennsylvania will go blue, making it red, and that means that Trump will win. But if the ironic thing happens, where they just lose Nevada and Arizona, no need to fear, because now we have 200. Now the Republicans have 271 electoral votes, and still they would have to lose one of these 2 states. Unlikely they can lose this state, though. But if they lost every electoral vote, which is what happened, except for just North Carolina. North Carolina stayed, but all others turned red. It would be the same thing as the 2020 election. And of course, at this point in time, if, and only if, Kamala Harris actually lost almost all the states except for Nevada, Minnesota, and Virginia, it'd be such a landslide. So now all these states are kind of important. But as for the election, I actually have all of them. In all of our poll, I'm going to do it one last time just for reference, but without the swing state stuff. Wait, what just happened to my computer? I don't know if it's something. I feel like something weird just happened to my computer. Anyway, this is what I've been seeing. Meaning the entirety of this northern region is completely blue, leading up to 240 electoral votes, while the others aren't. And while you can also argue that this isn't going to happen, I've seen the polling. I don't think it can happen for California. California's going to go blue. I'm sorry, it's just true. Well, Arizona's not actually red, but blue. But Nevada is red. Utah is actually usually red, but in this case would be blue. Same thing with Colorado. New Mexico, of course, would be going, whatever. Sorry, wait, I just had a complete, my brain is killing me right now. Anyway, Alaska, and, in the North Dakota as an independent, Montana as a great state, as a red state. Same thing with DC. And of course, we have our Nebraska. And finally, if you live in any of these states, in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually, you know what, maybe to make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna do this. States I need. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, wait, I forgot about this one. I forgot about Maine. If you live in any... Anyway, if you live in any of these states, make sure to say something in the comments. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need, not what you need, what your opinion is on this election, and you'd be really doing me a favor. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.